Is President Biden responsible for this loss? When President Biden took office, he pledged to be the most progressive leader since FDR, and on domestic issues, he's delivered. But his agenda has to be seen within the broader landscape of America today, where millions of working families struggle, while those at the top thrive. And this is what Bernie Sanders had to say.
Senator Sanders, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here on this Sunday after Election Day. Let's start right there. Senator, should he have gotten out of the race more quickly, as some are arguing?
I'm not going to. I supported him because I think his agenda was a strong agenda, a working class agenda. Kamala ran a strong campaign. She did everything that she could. So to me, it's not just about the campaign. It's about what does the Democratic Party stand for? Do ordinary people say, yeah, that is a party that is fighting for my interests?
We've talked about how the Democratic Party is out of touch when it comes to economic issues, cultural issues as well. Has the Democratic Party's focus on identity politics gone too far, Senator?
Let me answer it this way. I think if the Democratic Party must continue to stand up against all forms of bigotry. But it's not either or, Chris, and this is the problem. You can do both. Guarantee health care for all people, expanding Social Security. I also support a woman's right to control her own body, etc. It's not either or, it's going forward in both directions.
Now President-elect Trump has beaten 2 women candidates, and their concern is that it will make it to nominate a woman candidate in the future. Do you share that concern, Senator?
No, I don't. Look, I'm not going to deny that there is sexism in this country, that there's racism, there's homophobia. It's there. What the American people want to support, whether it's a woman, a man, a black, or a white, is they want to support somebody who is standing up, fighting for them. People are in pain. They can't afford to go to a doctor. They can't afford to send their kids to childcare or to college. Here is the bottom line, and it has to be dealt with. An economy today doing phenomenally well for the people on top is not working for the working class. All right? How do we address those issues? And by the way, what Trump did in his election is to say, I know that you're hurting, and the reason is he got millions of people coming across the border illegal. He gave an explanation, happened to be a pretty crazy explanation, but that is not going to raise wages for working people or provide health care to all people. The Democrats need an explanation, and that explanation is corporate greed and the power of the billionaire class.
I do want to ask you about the Supreme Court. Some Democrats behind the scenes quietly talking about the possibility, should Justice Sotomayor step down? Is that something that you would support? Do you think she should step down? Have you heard any talk of this?
A little bit, yes. I don't think it's a sensible approach.
Senator Bernie Sanders, thank you very much for your time this morning and your perspective. We really appreciate it.